Okay, have a seat. You can be sitting in a chair, couch, cross-legged on the floor, it doesn't matter. And for this meditation, close your eyes. Take stock of how you feel. If there's any stress or worry or anything like that, just let it be. You're not going to do anything about it now. There isn't anything to do now. Take a few deep breaths. And we'll begin. For this meditation, try to let the visual part of your mind free. Let it do its thing. If no patterns or images come up immediately on their own, it may be helpful to deliberately visualize something simple and familiar, like a tree or a house. It's going to be a place that you know well so that you really do have a fairly good image of it in your mind. And try to track the visual changes that happen from moment to moment in your mind's eye. Is the image static? Is it moving? Don't try to control what comes up. Just see what your mind produces visually. Does the shape have edges? Is it sort of amorphous? Does it have a color to it? Is there a sense of it being far away or nearby, this image? Is it sharp or somewhat obscure? Again, we don't want to try to change the quality of the images at all. Just see what's there. If you find yourself being pulled into verbal thinking or thoughts about tasks you need to get done, just take note of that and try to come back to the images. Is the shape that your mind painting round? Is it angular? Does it have a flat or three-dimensional quality to it? Do the images seem fleeting or kind of permanent? Or are they changing from moment to moment? If you find yourself paying attention to bodily sensations or something like that, something distracting, you need to adjust, maybe an itch or some pain, feel free to move just a little and then get back to focusing on the images your mind is producing. Remember, we're not trying to grasp these images too carefully. Don't try to memorize them. Just note details about them a little bit. Does the image appear to be painted? Does it seem like it's sketched out in light? Does it have a metallic quality to it? Is it sort of shiny? Or is it just blocks of color? Is it grid-like or spiral-shaped? Just see what your mind produces. You may find too that you're primed by what I say and that you visualize the things that I'm talking about. It may be useful to revisit this exercise without guidance for about the same amount of time and then come back and do it again. And what you may notice is that in both cases, you don't have truly a choice about what image appears without a significant feeling of effort. And even then, what you choose to visualize will sort of emerge on its own. And with or without guidance, your mind will simply sketch different things. Try not to anticipate an image. Just receive it as it comes. Okay, and open your eyes. Notice the visual quality of the world, and notice how you feel. Have either of those things changed? You may find that something has changed. Remember that the world hasn't changed at all. It's just your perception of it. And have a good day.